Welcome everybody to the Physics Cadabra project. This is a quick task overview. So what is the goal of this task? The goal of this task is to generate from scratch the best possible prompts and responses by emphasizing creativity, organization, and clarity with strong focus on proofreading and refining both prompts and responses to perfection. Why is that? Because we want to produce high quality data that wins to the state of the art model. We can do this by following these next steps. So first of all, we need to review the category and subcategory of a task. We need to write a solvable prompt that has a definite answer with a clear ask, personal perspective, context, and goal or value, which we will visit later. The prompt asks for a single question, and we should not the prompt should not be proof based or formatted as multiple choice question. Once we have written our prompt, we will write our response. This needs to be delightful. If we asked it to an LLM and we receive this answer, we should be delightful because of it. It should have perfect spelling, grammar, and punctuation. It should be mathematically correct without errors and logically explained. And it needs to follow our LaTeX format, which you can find here inside the task. It's valuable to mention that you can receive your task back. If this is the case, you will receive it with feedback. With this feedback, you should proofread your response and make a stellar task. And finally, here are some helpful resources that might help you during your task, which we are linking our project instructions, our Discord channel in case you're not in it, so you can open it and join. We are also offering you a prompt bank so you can have a little bit of inspiration while you are doing your prompts and responses. And we are providing you with a LaTeX Psychic formatter tool, which I will show you how to use later. Okay, so now going into the task. This is a task with a certain category and subcategory, and for this case, it's an algebra task that for simplification. And this is super important. This is on Japanese. So if this is not on your language, you should skip it. You won't be penalized for skipping, so you can skip as much as you can. And now we're giving you a brief explanation and what we're expecting you from each category and subcategory, a guidance. So your prompt should include what is phrased inside here and also your response. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's write our prompt. As I told you before, our prompt should have definitely and a variable answer, and it should only ask one question. Okay, and by that we should include in our prompt a clear ask, a personal perspective, context, and a goal or a value. I have written already my prompt, and this is how I am breaking it into parts. So the clear ask for my prompt should be, could you please factor my polynomial 2x times 2, 5x plus 2, and show each step in the process. My personal perspective for this prompt is that I'm a high school student and I'm currently practicing algebra at home. The background for this is that my homework assignment focuses on fracturing polynomials, and I specifically need help with one particular polynomial, which is the one that I'm providing above. And the goal and the value, which is critical for this, is that we want to fully understand the methods so I can apply it to other problems and improve my grades. Okay, so everything together should look like this, and once we have written this, we can use our Psychic formatted tool, which we are linking here. So we can paste here our text and click on get latex. And that's it. We can copy this and get it into our task. Substituting this and pasting it with the correct formatting. So I will click on finish editing, and we will be provided with some feedback for it. Now, to write our response, we should remember that we should follow these 5 criteria. That our response should be truthfulness. That means that it should be 100% accurate. We should follow the instructions that we establish in the requirements presented in the prompt. It should be concise, meaning not overly verbose or too short. It should, for satisfaction, we should format these appropriately in LaTeX, free from grammar and spelling mistakes or errors, and well written. And it should not be harmful, so we shouldn't include any offensive or inappropriate content. Okay, so this is my response, and I'm saying this is how you can factor a polynomial. So I'm breaking it, I'm factoring the polynomial, and I'm writing my steps. So what I will do is copy this, open the Scikit formatted tool, paste this here, click on get latex, and just copy the response and paste it into our task. We can click on finish editing, and once we click this, we need to answer these questions if we've followed all the requirements, if the math is correct, and if we align to the category. Once we have answered all of this, we should be able to submit the task.